I'm Kelso Sturgeon. Welcome to another day at my College of Advanced Sports Handicapping. It's Saturday, November the 5th, a giant day in college football. Big games, big plays, and big bets. You know, I kicked off my weekend on Thursday night by going 4-0. Won every game on the board plus a parlay. Had Florida State in its 38-7 win over Boston College. Miami of Ohio in its 35-3 win over Akron. And Tulsa in its 24-17 upset of Central Florida. And the winning continues today. Another giant day of big game plays. First of all, releasing a 100-unit college blowout game today, and it should win just as easily as last week's 100-unit play when Michigan crushed Purdue. On Sunday, a 100-unit NFL triple power play, and I'm looking for this game to win just as easily as did my 200-unit NFL game of the week last Sunday. Buffalo minus the 4, a 23-0 win over the Washington Redskins. And by the way, this game grades out with a 90% chance to cover the number, and in the NFL it does not get any better than that. Very, very important to remind you that on Monday the college basketball season begins with 3 games. There are 91 games the first week of college basketball, and in that group there's a lot of winners. I haven't seen any betting lines yet, but I can promise you one thing. Bookmakers always offer a lot of soft numbers early. They haven't done their homework, but I have, and I'm ready to go. I have established figures on almost 300 college basketball teams, and I know that my numbers are better than those posted by bookmakers in many spots, and I will get the money. In fact, I think on Friday night, and I'm just considering this, I've got to see the numbers, I will be releasing my first 50-unit play of the college basketball season. But once again, college basketball begins on Monday night. You can get the entire season for just $229. That's an early bird price. It'll later cost you $299, and start winning on Monday night. So once again, a 100-unit play in the colleges today, a 100-unit play in the NFL on Sunday, and college basketball begins on Monday night. Now, let's do a little bit of review, a reminder of what's happening. You know, bookmakers made big adjustments to their betting lines this week, and I can promise you one thing, there's not a soft number on the board. You've got to dig deep, you've got to find all the little things that do make numbers soft, but the numbers are hard. And I think one of the most interesting facts of this weekend's college betting lines is that more than half of them are games that have double-digit favorites. That hasn't happened this season, but the numbers were adjusted since last Saturday, and the numbers are as hard as a rock. Once again, if you dig deep and find the edges, you can get the money. And once again, I think I proved that on Thursday night when I went 3-0 and then won the parlay also. You know, do your homework. There's no gifts on the board today, and if you can't do your homework, I'll be delighted to do it for you. Now, also, just to repeat, I have made no secret of the fact that I intend to or I have already bet on LSU plus the points over Alabama. My reasoning is just simple. You can go through these games, these teams, point by point, and you can't find anything that separates one from the other. And as I said on an earlier report, if you think the home field bias at Bryant-Denny Stadium in Tuscaloosa is 5 points, then you know, you can take Alabama and lay the 5. I don't think it is, and I'll be taking LSU plus the 5. Do as you wish, but I just wanted to share that with you. Now, there have been some tremendous line moves in the colleges this week. Some significant, some I don't understand, but let's run them down. Here's where the money has gone thus far. It's gone on New Mexico State plus the points over Georgia. That number was a plus 34. It's now plus 32. SMU minus the points over Tulane. This game was a minus 23. SMU is now minus 26. Air Force minus the points over Army. This game was a minus 14. Air Force is now minus 17. Texas minus the points over Texas Tech. This game opened at 10.5. It's now 14 and 14.5 in some places. Oregon minus the points over Washington. This one opened 14.5. Oregon is now minus 16.5. Baylor over Missouri. This game opened a pick. It's now Baylor minus 2.5. And by the way, just in case you don't get the numbers on the extra games, there's one this week. Mississippi State hosts Tennessee Martin. Mississippi State is a 31.5 point favorite. So let's run these things down again. Here's the teams on which the big money went: New Mexico State, SMU, Air Force, Texas, Oregon, and Baylor. I don't necessarily know what it all means. You're on your own, but at least you have the knowledge that that's what's happening. Now, the bounce factor was already in play. I went against Boston College on Thursday night, taking Florida State because Boston College was in a major bounce downward mode off its upset win at Maryland the week before, and of course it got the cash. Now there are 3 other games being played all today in which teams are in a major bounce downward mode, and if you're a real bounce handicapper, you'll have to go against all of them. Iowa State versus Kansas. Iowa State comes into this game off a 41-7 win at Texas Tech in major downward form. And then Missouri at Baylor. Missouri comes into this game off a overtime upset of Texas A&M in College Station and in major bounce downward form. So the 2 bounce downward teams left on the schedule are Iowa State and Missouri, and then there is a bounce upward team. There's no stronger bounce team in play today than Wisconsin over Purdue, and the bookmakers are making it difficult for everybody. They know it too. Wisconsin's a 26-point favorite. Wisconsin in major bounce upward form off of last-second losses to both Michigan State and Ohio State. So just keep in mind that if you're a bounce player, you've got 2 go-against teams, Iowa State, Missouri, and a bet-on team, Wisconsin. I caution you to remember that no game really is decided on one element, but if you've got the bounce working for you either in a positive or a negative way, you've got a lot going for you. Now let's just review what's going on today. Releasing a 100-unit college blowout game. Intend to get all the cash, and with that game I'm releasing 3 giant marquee games in the same package. On Sunday, a 100-unit play in the NFL, and don't forget that college basketball begins on Monday night. Thank you very much for watching. I'll be right back here on Sunday morning with a complete NFL report. Good luck to you today. Now let's go get the money.